SENIAC, and welcome to Investor City here in Roblox, a game where you become a property investor. You must spend your money to buy the many buildings in this city and either rent them out or sell them to make a huge profit. Now, I've just joined the game and there's a little bit of a tutorial that I do need to do. There's 5 objectives to buy my first property to make a small amount of cash money moolah. I currently have 10k in the bank and a little bit of a dream. So, if you enjoy this, smash the like button down below, subscribe if you are new so you get notified when more episodes of Investor City do come out, and leave a comment saying SENIAC you full play some more and we'll do just that. So, I gotta buy my first house. So apparently this is 15k. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna buy this. I've only got 10k right now. So let me go to buy. It says here, oh, we're gonna get a loan. Okay, interesting. So the loan is a 3k down payment, which means I pay 3k up front, and then I have a recurring payment of 200 while I have the loan. So if I use the loan right now to purchase this, I can then accept somebody to rent the building. So we'll get Donna right now to rent the building, and she will pay me 500 big ones, which means after my 200 big ones, I'm making $300 profit. Nice. And if I spend 4k, I can increase the value by adding an extension and get an extra 100 big ones off Donna. I think I should, boys. Right, let's do it. I've built an extension which taken a while to now build, boys, as we speak. It's taken a while, but now Donna pays me an extra 100 big ones, so she now pay me 600. So, making all the dollar bills, baby, all the dollar bills. So I can also buy an empty plot, check out vehicles to get there faster. Wait, do I have vehicles? I can legit buy my own car right now. This is hilarious. It's like a little smart car, isn't it? So now, while the money gets earned on that, we're going to drive to this empty plot over here. So pulling in, skirt, boys, skirt. We can buy this, and I can either buy it outright or use another loan. Now, the game wants me to use a loan, so I'm going to do it again. Bam. And we're going to build a cozy house. No way, you can build your own houses on these empty plots. Right, buy you 12k. I just got some money for completing that. I think I've now done the tutorial, and I just got to wait a few minutes for this to now build. Okay, so I'm making 400 big ones from Donna right now, renting my tiny house, which we could sell for 20 grand. And I'm currently waiting for this building to be built as we speak. So in the meantime, do I have the ability to maybe, buy another house? Now, could I buy this small house here? How much for the down payment? It's 14 grand. We're going to do it. We're going to buy it. We're going to do it. And we're going to accept Wayne right now to live here. So I've got Wayne living here, which makes me 1.1k. All of a sudden, boys, I've now got 3 buildings. I mean, technically 2 buildings because this one hasn't been built yet. But I'm renting 2 buildings soon to be a 3rd, which it's now being built. So this house that I've now just built, right, which we can get some renters, find renters, and get the Alvarez family to move in, I am now making clean profit. But I do have expenses. I don't own any of these houses outright. I have loans on them, which physically means I'm still going to be spending money and paying money out. Now, what upgrades can I do to these buildings? For 6k, we can add and increase the value and the base rent. Now, we're not too bothered about the base rent at the moment. It's nice. It is what it is. But we're increasing the value, which I can sell to then get bigger and better buildings. So I'm not sure what the limit is for how many buildings or we can kind of have right now. In Noob Town to where we are, I can get 2 more. So with those 2 more, we should maybe find somewhere where the house values are pretty high. So I'm looking for something that's going to be super expensive. I'm not sure if I'm still in Noob Town. Oh, these are expensive houses, aren't they? Oh, wait, hold on. We can buy a hot dog stand. Right, it has got very dark right now, which is kind of creepy. but I need 42k to buy a business. So not only can you buy houses, you can also buy businesses, which is very interesting. Very interesting. So the upgrades are now done. This is the money in which we now earn. And this is pretty nice. So I think I'm going to sell this. Is it possible to sell the tiny house? So to sell it, I get 8.8k in equity because we do have a loan on it, which is not great. So I get 8.8k back. It's not enough to what I need, but I'm going to sell it anyway. And what about my cozy house? This is the one that I built myself. If I sold this, I get 23k back. I'm going to sell that. Okay, we're going to sell that. And the loan, we still have loan on this, so I don't want to do anything just yet. But do I have enough right now to buy the hot dog stand? With my down payment, yes. So I'm hoping if I get the Ramos family to live in the hot dog stand, I think they rent it out as a business. I'm making 1.9k. Nice. So I think the money gets made mainly when you buy empty plots, right? Because that's where you can add value. What you've got to think is, right, how can I add value to a building, to a property? Well, this is how you do it. I'm going to spend 5k on buying this outright, which means I do not have any loans on this plot of land. If, okay, I can get a few pennies together right now to where I've got 10k in the bank, I could build a house. The only downside is, right, I don't quite have the 10k. But this is exactly what I need. You can hire workers? Oh, okay, interesting. I don't quite have what I need right now to get this house. So if I spent 5k on the property on the land, I'm going to spend 10k on the house. If the house is worth 20k, I've just made a cold hard 5,000 big ones. Okay, profit. But if you sell it, I get 20k being dropped instantly into my bank account. But I can make more money just by renting it out and holding it over the long term. So I've got now the 10 grand in the bank. So this empty plot, we're going to construct a tiny house. Bam, 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 bam. But it also means whoever I rent it out to, if I rent it out for 500 big ones, I get the 500 big ones because I have no loans coming from the property. Oh, I feel like I'm figured it all out. I figured out the system. Right, let me claim my cash. Claimed as much as I can right there to get some extra pennies in my bank account. This is good. This is good. Right, so how long until this is built? We've still got a little while to go. So I'm going to hop into my car and see if I can find like another blank piece of land that will enable me to build a bigger building. Right, let's find one, boys. Any blank pieces of land I can spot right now? Not anything around here just... Oh, there we go. There we go. There's an empty plot just here. So I've got 40 big ones currently in the bank. So let me purchase it outright. And I can buy the quaint house, which is not too shabby. But I'm going to try and sell everything else I've got right now to give me the extra cash. So here we go. Here we go. We could sell the hot dog stand right now. If I sold this, I'll get 45k back. Not a lot because I don't own it outright, but I'll sell that. I'll sell the small house, 16k back there, and I'll sell that tiny house that I just built. So the equity is what I've got. I can't really do anything about that right now. I could rent it out and earn a few extra pennies, but that's really it. Okay, we're gonna, because I own it outright, I'm going to keep that because it's cold cash in the bank. Now I've got nearly 100 grand. Amazing, right? Amazing. What could I construct? The small house. Let's do it. Let's do it. 44k, we're going to construct you. Now, while that's constructed, can I find another empty plot anywhere? Oh, I thought that was an empty plot then for a second. I'm not quite ready to move into the next area just yet. I just want to see if I can find an empty plot anywhere. A nice empty plot that I can take over to build a big, beautiful building. I don't think there's anything currently available right now, which is fine. That's absolutely fine right now. So maybe it's just a case of figuring out what I should buy next to just earn revenue. That is the goal, isn't it? That is the goal. So jumping out here right now, managing these properties. This is still building. We're earning 500 clean profit off my first building as well. And this small house, could I get this small house as well? Now, I'll have to get a down payment loan, unfortunately. It is what it is. But if I use the loan to buy, I then accept a tenant. I'm then making 633 brings of that. We can make a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that I had a loan. But again, it's all about earning revenue in your pocket right now. Waiting for that to be built does take some time. I could utilize the money to get this property here and rent you out. And then I've got the ability to do one more. So we're going to get this quaint house just here. Use the loan, purchase you, get somebody renting it out as well. And there we go. Nothing crazy. I'm earning profit on everything except the one building that we're still currently building right now, which is about to be complete. So watch this. Let me actually teleport to it. Here it is, boys. Here it is. I'm now just waiting until it's complete, which is now done. Okay, it's now done. I can now add an upgrade to the building, which increases its value and adds extra rent value to it as well. So let's add an extension to this, and then we're going to rent the house out. Oh, damn. So the idea and the goal would be is to be debt-free on every building. Because if I'm debt-free, I have no expenses, okay? Now, workers. We can hire an accountant here to increase our overall income from ×1 to ×1.2. That was pretty nice. Increase my luck of star ratings. Let's do that. Applicants are faster. Increase my applicant size box. We'll do that as well and leave it there. So, some sweet little upgrades right there that will make a huge difference. Let's see what we can get for this house right now. So if I sold it, right, I'll get 70k money back because that's all the money I have inside of it. If I rented it out right now and find some renters, wow, the Garcia family, 1,650. That puts me at a pure 1,650 profit. Look at my income versus my expenses. Isn't that wild? Yes, it actually is. So, what I'm going to do right now is get rid of all the properties that, right, I have. Is it this one? Do I have loans in all of them? So I don't have any loans in this one, but I'm going to sell it anyway and just get rid. We're going to sell you and get rid. We're going to sell it all apart from that one building, okay? Going to get rid of everything. So I've got all my money back apart from this. 66 big ones now in the bank. So what would be nice then is if we could get another blank plot of land, but it never normally works like that. All the houses have pretty much been built. I think we might need to join like a fresh server to be able to have those advantages. Now, could I potentially move in to the next neighborhood? I'm not sure. We could start with this nice house here, which I'm required to have a down payment of 23k. So use the loan, get it all in, except the Bruce Perez right now as an occupant. And that makes me a nice 733 big ones in profit. Pretty good, pretty good. But we do want to keep taking it to the next stage. Now, all these are looking quite expensive. They're all looking quite expensive. There is a blank pot of land right behind it. This is where the money could be made, boys. This is where this money could be made right now. So get this empty plot, which is 10k. I'm going to buy it outright. And I have the ability. I've got 36 big ones. So I want to go something quite big. I might sell both my properties to get the money back to build something bigger on this plot of land. Let me sell you first, 23k back. What am I going to build first? Because I'll get 70 grand back for that one, which will give me, if my calculations are correct, 130 big ones. I could build a nice house, which is only 90k, but there would be, right, there would be upgrades I could do to it. So let me sell you 70 grand equity right there, gone. Build right now the nice house, which is going to take 3 minutes to complete, okay? It's going to take 3 minutes. So while we wait for that to do what it's got to do, I'm going to hop into my vehicle real quick. My glorious tiny vehicle, boys. And can we quickly find any other blank pieces of land that we can take advantage of? So I'm driving around looking at all the areas. Is that one down there? Is it? No, it's not. It's not. I got excited then for a second. I got real excited then for a second. I don't think there's going to be anywhere else right now. But question, how much for a down payment on like 800k? 160. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. How much are you? Oh, somebody owns that building. Right, we want to try and get something else expensive. This boutique. Now, that one is more money, but this one doesn't have an upgrade. We can maybe utilize an upgrade. See, I don't have enough money to do that either. Wow. Okay. Okay, this tall house, we can maybe get with another down payment. I'm going to use that, buy that. Accept. Is it no upgrade to do? We'll get the DS family moved. Oh, we can get 3 families. Oh, tall houses make us money. Okay. Okay. Let me get back. Tall houses, guys. Tall houses are the one. You can get multiple families living inside of them. Now, I've got some quests here to claim. Let me just grab those real quick. How long is left on this? Right, not too long, but I want 80k for a tall house here. So if I get the loan payment, right, purchased, okay, come off that. I want to do upgrades. Upgrades. Oh, I don't have the cash right now. Upgrades allow us to add more residents. Right, renters, find renters. Oh, yes, let's go with you to begin with. So we're going to work on upgrading that property. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work on upgrading that property right now. So how long until this is done? Not long. Not long. But yes. Tall houses. That's what we're going to focus on. I'm now starting to think, could I have built a tall house there? You got to learn somehow, boys. You've got to learn somehow right now. So we've completely moved into the suburbs, which is really nice. And we're just waiting for those last few seconds to complete on this building. These upgrades I can't do because it's 32,000 big ones. But, oh, there we go. House is now done. House now built. There is no upgrades, but I can rent it out for 1,400 big ones. Nice. But it's not got nothing on top of our tall house that we could maybe rock and roll with. Damn. I just want tall houses right now, knowing I can put so many people inside of them. Right, okay. I've almost got enough to implement said upgrade, which takes 1 minute to complete. There we go. And then another one I can do as well. Right. Did I get a mortgage on this? Yes, I have. So the question would be, I'm not going to sell this yet, but the question would be, could I have built a tall building there? The answer is yes, I could have. You live, you learn. Now, a normal house looks like it's got an additional floor, but I don't know if you can add multiple people to that. We need to buy apartment blocks. That's what we need to do, is just keep buying apartment blocks. Yeah, that is the goal. So, workers, to increase my value, I need an accountant at 48,000 big ones. We'll hold out on that. We're making 7.1k profit every minute, which is pretty nice. And this property, has it now? Oh, the upgrade has been done. I can now find an additional renter. Hold on, can I evict? No, I don't want to evict anybody. Right, now 9.4k. Guys, I feel like I've just found a hack right now. Right, if you want to see another episode of this, where we could take this so much further, then smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new around here. We're going to move into the big city and buy those big skyscrapers. Until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.